Televidentes, una feliz noche y bienvenidos en nuestro programa PAPIA de SALU. Un día más con un tema sumamente importante e interesante para nos tener explicación y opinión de un especialista RIBA terreno de salud. Y aquí con un punto especial. Es relación entre KURPA y mente. Nos hace énfasis en el último tiempo en salud mental. Está importante para nos siempre hacer una evaluación y monitor no salud mental. Es cosa con nuestra papia de no salud físico, de KURPA. Importante está para nos dedicar atención a nuestra salud mental y dedicar el tiempo necesario para sosegar, el tiempo necesario para nos mantenernos mente tranquila y evitar situaciones que por ocasionar estrés. Estrés está una condición producto de quizás acumulación de situaciones que traen con angustia, ansiedad, que está de generar de estrés, que posteriormente está somatizada de diferente manera, trayendo enfermedad, trayendo maleza, que quizás gente no está asociada una maleza que por surgir de nos KURPA, que está producto de una situación de estrés, pero está científica y médicamente comprobada. Aparte que el estrés, mayoría de viaja, genera otro tipo de maleza, si esta vira un estrés crónico o un estrés incontrolado, esta causa un malestar que quizás quita el mejor momento de nuestra calidad de vida. Nos nota sinti deseo de divertir, nos nota sinti deseo de compartir socialmente y nos está viva en una situación que nota es un más adecuado para nos llevar un estado de vida dulce y tranquilo. Solución, control médico y ahora que nos está sinti cualquier situación abnormal, acudir a los doctores de casa y muestra lo que nos tiene en el portafolio de situaciones que nos viva todo el día y de tal manera que los doctores por darnos el consejo necesario o medicación necesario, en todo caso, tratamiento para la situación que nos está pasando. La mayoría de viaja, recomendación de los doctores, ahora que un problema está simple, trae arriba su solución. En español, no preocuparse, pero sí ocuparse de solucionar el problema. También no se preocupa hopi, no se vida turhancha, pero nos nota traja arriba es solución. Anto doctor la mayoría de viata visa, si tú un problema que por solucionar, traja de solución de problema. Si vos no por solucionar, baja esa pisaco botín y pone un banda para su tojo, no por solucionar, anto no laga ese crea un estado de ansiedad, pero busca en manera de trabajar más con un plan a un plazo más largo, como por solucionar. Hopi viaja también es otra parte espiritual, es relación de mente, espíritu y KURPA. La parte espiritual, Hopi viaja, también te queda afectada. La parte espiritual, quizás Hopi viaja, no sabe comprender ciertas circunstancias. La relación de espíritu y KURPA tiene un link más cercano que otro, según lo que nos invitado Llave está explicando. Esta peseta importante para nos tener relación que tiene espíritu, mente y KURPA, para nos por riba un estado de salud adecuado. Ahora no está enfocada completamente por de otro ángulo, manera para nos riba un estilo de vida adecuado y, entre otras maneras, nuestra vida siempre no está lo que no está come. En el caso aquí, Dr. Roger GALLANT, que está un especialista, director médico de WEIMAR Institute en América, tiene una filosofía sumamente interesante. Esta practica, esta come vegetariano o vegetario y según la filosofía de Dr. GALLANT, está importante para nos tener cuenta con nuestro estado de alimentación para un buen estado de salud. En el caso aquí, nos que pedimos para seguir con atención el comentario de Dr. Gallant, para nos quizás por alternar un tiki, si acaso nos no tiene capacidad de comer solamente vegetal, para nos mirar con importante está presencia importante a trove mitabisa, presencia de un volumen suficiente de vegetal de nos alimentación. Primeramente, la gano será conocido con los invitados Yahweh.
I am the medical director for New Start, which is a lifestyle program in Northern California.
Bom maneira nossa bisa, WEIMAR Institute é uma organização na América que tem uma filosofia de trabalho que trabalha não somente a parte espiritual, mas também a parte físico, a parte médico, e onde coisas que não tem em consideração hobby, tá é parte de alimentação. New Start é um projeto que o Dr. Gallant também está apoiando e está trabalhando diariamente. Lá nos wak Kiko realmente New Start significa.
New Start is an acronym. Stands for nutrition, exercise, water, sunlight, temperance, which is balance, air, rest, and trust in God.
Well, a base do programa já é importante para nós ter em conta com importante tá o efeito que a parte espiritual está assim também riba na saúde, tendendo conhecimento na filosofia de Dr. Gallant. Doctor, uma pergunta interessante que nós assim tá com todo fenômeno, todo elemento na que nós chamamos assim, elemento que o Dr. Roger Gallant anificar ta influenciar a saúde nos KURPA.
So let's start with the nutrition. You are what you eat. So think of your body as an exotic sports car, for example. When you buy a special car like that, you read the owner's manual to understand how to make it run its best. In the same manner, I believe God has given us clues as to how to make our bodies work the best in His Word, in the Scriptures. And He instructs us to eat food that is going to be good for us, healthy for us, that is going to help us to make good blood. As we make good blood, our bodies will be healthy. So nutrition is very important. Exercise is also very important because our bodies deteriorate when we don't use them. So we need to exercise, and we recommend low-impact, moderate exercise. Walking being the best form of exercise. And then water, our bodies are about 2/3 water, 65 to 70% water. So we need to adequately hydrate them, especially in an area like this where you're in a hot, dry climate. You need to make sure that you're getting adequate water because that's what's going to keep your body healthy. And then sunlight. You get a lot of sun here, but you need to get a little bit of sun every day. About 15 or 30 minutes every day helps to keep you healthy. Your skin can make vitamin D from the sunlight hitting it, so that's helpful for you as well. And when we are out in the sun, we have more energy, our bodies are healthier, we have better circulation, and all of that helps to keep us healthy. Temperance then is balance. Not overdoing anything. The things that are good for us, we should do them in moderation. We should not overdo them. And the things that are not good for us, we should stay away from those. And then air is next. The fresh air that you have here on the island is beautiful because you have these breezes and trade winds that come from the ocean and keep the air moving. I know you do have a little bit of pollution from the refinery, but still the air here in KORSOU is beautiful. And so getting outside and breathing some fresh air also helps to keep your body healthy. And then rest is the next letter. Rest is very important because as we rest, our bodies heal and repair themselves. So it's very important that we get good rest, and we recommend that you get about 8 hours of sleep a night. That will help your body to be healthy. And you want to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier. Going to bed before midnight helps you to get better rest. It maximizes the effect of the rest on your body and the healing. And then wake up early and get outside and exercise, and that's a great way to stay healthy. And the last T is trust in God. as we have a relationship with God and as we get to know Him, He helps us to understand how to better take care of our bodies, not only physically, but also emotionally and spiritually. And so that's an important integral part of being healthy, is you want all parts of your body to be healthy.
Una cosa importante para nós por compreender, viniendo de un profesional académico, de un doctor, para so hopi viaja, nós atende hopi gente, elaborar arriba un tema que quizás está necesario para nos conocer no solamente la parte espiritual, manera Dr. Gallant, pero también la repercusión de parte espiritual riba nos KURPA, riba nos parte de salud, con la relación de espíritu y KURPA está en función de nuestra salud.
We understand that health is spiritual because, again, I'm a Bible believer, so I take the account of the Bible, going all the way back to creation. God made things in a certain order, and God is a God of order. And so He made all these different things, and then the crowning jewel of His creation was He made mankind. And the Bible says that He formed us from the dust of the ground with His own hands, and He made us in His image. So that makes us special. But then the next thing the Bible says is God took a day and He rested. That rest was not because He was tired from making this whole world. That rest was because He set aside this time, this moment in time, for us to communicate and to appreciate and to see the beauty of the things He has made. Not only us as human beings, but the beauty of creation, the beauty of nature, and to spend time in nature and to spend time with God. And we find that people who don't believe can follow the first 7 letters of New Start, and they will achieve a level of health. But what we have found is the people who incorporate that last letter, that trust, are the ones who enjoy the best health. They're the ones who have lasting health. And our goal is not just to be healthy for the here and now, but our goal is to be healthy for eternity. And eternity is a very long time, as you know, like forever.
Nós consultar Dr. Gallant riba un tema que nós atende hopi, que está meditación. Tem diferente manera de hacer meditación, pero Dr. Gallant dona sua opinião riba meditación.
Meditation is a tool that can be used, but I think you need to be very careful with meditation. A lot of times when we say meditation, people think of Eastern religions and sort of opening up your mind and clearing everything out of your mind and just letting things come in. I believe that can be dangerous. What I would say is the best meditation to do is to meditate on things that relate to God. So I recommend that people read their Bible, read Scripture every day, and take a passage and memorize it, learn it, and then think about what the implication of that verse is for your life. And those are the type of things that I'd like to see people meditate on.
Atrove nos bindal de un tema que nos a comentar mais obviamente querer que não tem nenhum programa de saúde que nós a realizar que seja no começamento, meio e na final, nós está topa o fenômeno de sobrepeso, de obesidade. Ou nós está negligenciar, o gente está negligenciar a parte de peso. De hecho, nós está mira com o fator de obesidade de nossa comunidade está assim alto e tem gente que não está assim absolutamente nada para controlar isso aí. Então, Dr. Gallant explica a relação existente entre sobrepeso y salud.
I recommend that people be on a plant-based diet. The Bible in Genesis chapter 1, verse 29 and 30 tells us that we are supposed to eat plant-based foods, and it also says the animals were to eat plant-based food. The food was so important that God allowed Adam to name all the animals. The Bible says that He brought the animals before Adam, and whatever Adam called them, that's what we know them as today. But when it came to food, God said this is too important for you to decide what you should eat, and He told people what they should eat. So I recommend being on a plant-based diet. When you eat plants which naturally have fiber in them and have less calories than refined foods, then your body will be in better health. And I think that obesity, there's lots of things that can impact obesity, but one of the main ones I've seen is that people eat more food than the calories they're burning. So it's a mathematical problem. If you take in too many calories and don't use them up, what does your body do? It stores them for a time when you may not have enough calories. And the way that we store energy is fat. So as we get bigger, we are storing energy and we're not using it. So one of the first things I recommend to people is to eat healthy, but the second thing that's almost as important is you have to exercise. You have to start burning more calories. And the best way to do that is to walk. This morning even, I was out walking by the hotel and I saw the cruise ship come in. You know, it was a beautiful morning, sky was clear, there was a little breeze, and getting out and walking every day is one of the best ways to keep your body healthy. Then you need to make different lifestyle choices. So, processed foods concentrate sugar. For example, let's say I was going to make some juice, even carrot juice. Carrots are healthy, but to make a glass of juice takes several carrots, 5, 6 carrots to make a glass of juice. We wouldn't sit down and eat 5 or 6 carrots in any one time. So this drink that we're making is concentrating the calories in that small thing. And if we take it with a meal, we don't think of the drink as calories or food, we just think of it as the drink to go with the meal. You see how we can concentrate and take in a lot more calories just by doing that. If we eat processed foods, refined foods, they tend to concentrate calories as well, and they remove the fiber. So it's a double shot, if you would. It hurts us in two ways. We have a concentration of calories with less fiber, so the sugars go into our body very quickly, and then that causes our body to respond with insulin, and the insulin then makes our blood sugar start to go down. And so after we've eaten all these rich foods, a couple hours later we start to have this sugar crash and we feel weak and tired and want to go lay down and take a siesta. It's not ideal.
Oye, cosa que nos hopi bia nota hasi, ora di hasi compras, ora di vai supermarket, ora di vai qualche toko, ta di mira el label que tinture factornan di alimentación e factornan di nutrición, e factornan nutricional que cada producto tiene. Tiene un elemento que está high fructose corn syrup, que está syrup di maíz, que tiene hopi suco, y que está un elemento presente de un hopi producto que no está consumiendo. Y no está recomendable para culpa de gente. Tapesei poco a poco nos cinco de qué manera. Y ese es algo fácil, simplemente bota toma y determinación, pero nos cinco comienza a eliminar por de nos dieta de tu día producto nan sintético, producto nan elaborado, producto nan procesado y comienza a usar más producto nan natural. Y no está difícil, simplemente nos tengo que consultar de manera como para nos traernos dulce comida con menos producto artificial y sustituir ese para producto natural. Sirup de maíz aquí tiene un efecto hopi negativo, RIBA nos KURPA y consecuentemente RIBA nos SALU.
So high fructose corn syrup is the sweetener of processed foods. And what they've done is they've taken corn oil and put in a simple sugar fructose into it. And they use that to sweeten everything. High fructose corn syrup contains omega-6 fatty acids, which are not the best thing for us because it makes us more prone to cancer. Omega-6 fatty acids cause our cells to divide more quickly. And when that happens, if we get a cell that changes and starts to become a cancerous cell, then every time it divides, it spreads another cancerous cell, and so that's how tumors can start to grow. So taking high fructose corn syrup is not good. High fructose corn syrup also affects our bodies because the sweetener actually makes us more prone to things like diabetes, more prone to things like high cholesterol, because it gives us excess calories that are easily accessible into our bloodstream, and that makes our bodies unhealthy. So I recommend staying away from high fructose corn syrup.
Una pregunta que nos hace na Dr. Gallant den qua producto mayoritariamente nos tahaña e sirope de maíz aqui que tá asina dañino para salud de gente.
So all the sweetened drinks, okay, sodas, even some juices, if they're not 100% juice, will be sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. If you look at things that we wouldn't even think of as being necessarily overly sweet, but they put it in all the processed foods. So even some breads may have it. You know, jams and jellies and things like that, they put it in there. Anything that is processed and sweet pretty much has high fructose corn syrup in it.
Den programa anterior, nós tínhamos incluso um programa especialmente dedicado e tópico aqui com o Dr. Helen Mejia, diretor médico de Advanced Canais, pero nós a consultar Dr. Roger Gallant riba aspecto sumamente importante que está outro coisa que o paciente está negligenciado, especialmente de nossa idade mais jovem. Tem factor importante de conscientização que nós que para quizás en el caso aquí es mayor transmitir nan yunan que el sueño está algo que vos no puedes recuperar back. E hora nan di sueño que vos no está dormir está difícil para vos recuperar nan. Paso e hora nan que vos está dormir mañana está correspondiendo el día de mañana. Que men si vos no a dormir, día tiene 24 horas, de cual minimal 8 horas vos tienes que dedicar para dormir, que men vos no poquita nan for día 24 horas de mañana. Paso mañana vos vencer de 8 horas nan a trobe. Entonces, acumulación de horas nan de sueño perdí está sumamente dañino para nuestra salud. Tiene una cantidad de explicaciones que el Dr. Gallant nos teniendo cuenta que la importancia del sueño para un buen estado de salud.
Sleep is very important. Sleep is crucial because when we sleep, our bodies heal and they repair themselves. And so it's important to give our bodies an opportunity to heal and repair. And so we want to be sure that we are that we are providing an opportunity to sleep. And when we go to bed earlier, it's better for us than going to bed late. Melatonin is a hormone that is produced by our brains, and it helps to keep us asleep. It helps us to get a good night's sleep. Melatonin is only produced in the dark, so we have to be sleeping in the dark, and it's produced between around 9 p.m. till about 3 a.m. But you have to be asleep and in the dark. So if you go to bed at 10 or 11, you've missed a couple hours of melatonin. And if you eat late at night, melatonin is not produced for up to 6 hours after your body produces a spike of insulin. And we would produce insulin after we eat a meal. So if we eat at 6 or 7 in the evening, we may not get melatonin until after midnight. And then we may only get a couple of hours of it, and then it starts to taper off towards morning. So our bodies are not going to be able to sleep as well. Sleep is also habitual. We need to be on a schedule. We need to try to wake up about the same time and go to sleep about the same time every night. I know several people have problems with sleep. And so it's very important to create a good environment for sleep. Things that help: being in the dark, not having eaten for 4 hours before you go to bed, because it takes about that long to fully digest a meal. Having your room be a little bit cooler if possible. We sleep better when it's a little bit cooler, okay? We want to make sure that we have had exercise during the day, because then our body is a little more tired and ready for us to go to sleep. And all of these things help. And sometimes we have created bad habits. You know, we like to look at the television or at screens before we go to bed. And the blue light from those things tends to stimulate us and make us be more alert and awake. So I recommend that people, at least a half an hour before they go to sleep, turn off the television, the computer, don't be looking at your phone. Try to relax. You can listen to some soft, soothing music, preferably religious music, nothing with a heavy beat, nothing with a heavy bass line. Or classical music is also useful for helping to sleep. And you can read in bed. Again, just don't read something with a screen. Read a book or something that is not going to stimulate you with that bright light. And you want to be on a schedule so you go to bed about the same time and wake up about the same time. And I find that those simple things often will help people to be able to sleep better.
Televidente, entonces llega un momento ideal para un break para escuchar si nos programa posible y gis nos está back con más y nos programa Ban Papia de Salud. Motivo não suficiente para despedir de você querido com o serviço de agência funerária senhorial, profissionalismo e respeito. Centrum Supermarket está sinônimo de frescura. Ora nos papia de saúde, mester para quieto de nos alimentação. Comida de turdia, mester tá balançar e fresco. Centrum Supermarket tem surtido mais grande e mais fresco de fruta e verdura rond KORSOU. Belé fresco, cortar turdia bodilante e pan caliente turora. Centrum Mahai e Centrum Piscadeira, sinônimo de frescura. Ah, e de preço, bem wagba mes, é mais barata na KORSOU. Sim, tá Centrum Supermarket, missão.
Yapa más cuchenaya, fuente de empleo, catalizador de nos diversidad, energía y fogón, el lazo de unión entre dos gran naciones, aliento y ardunan mayor de economía y comercio, piedra de esquina arriba, cuatas y edificar, buscando equilibrio entre ingreso y progreso social, uniendo talento y capacidad. Laborando 7 días para cima. Ayer, hoy y mañana. Profundo danos historia. Conservándonos herencia. Con progreso de los pueblos. Anclar en tu proceso. Ayer, hoy y mañana. Laborando 7 días para cima.
E nós back com o nosso programa Ban Papia de Saúde, hoje com uma secção extendida de secção de Advanced Prevenção. Da boa decisão, conversando com o nosso invitado já, Dr. Roger GALLANT, invitado de honor de semana de celebração de 48 anos de Advanced Health. Onde maleza não que o gente tem preocupação ribanan tá câncer e onde maleza não que está causando problema de nossa comunidade tá câncer. De caso de câncer por ser prevenir a base de lifestyle, a base de estilo de vida um tique mais conservador, um tique mais adequado para a prevenção. Viaja, a situação de câncer também de família, está hereditário, pero não está tem elemento que está cumpre a função de trigger de maleza, não está disparar a maleza, seja pessoa, se nós tem gerência de nossa família de câncer de tripa, de câncer de hígado, câncer de pulmão, câncer de próstata, tem uma possibilidade alta que a geração seguinte lo vai heredar e possibilidade de ganhar o problema aqui. Pero se nós tá acelerar o processo com rumamento, com bebimento, com comimento inadequado, com falta de sonho, com quantidade de coisas, que lamentavelmente tá acelerar, aumentar o risco de contrair a maleza, dificilmente nós por escapa fugir. Então, uma coisa importante que nós me se ter em conta, alimentação versus factibilidade de ocorrência de câncer.
So what they find is that a plant-based diet helps to prevent cancer. When we take in animal protein, the cancerous cells can actually use animal protein to cover themselves, and it hides them from our immune system. Our immune system's job is to protect us, and our immune system often can take care of cancer and destroy it early in the process. And we all, we go outside and get a sunburn. We may have some cells on our skin that may change and start to become cancerous. But often our immune system takes care of them. But cancer cells, if they start to grow, use animal protein to hide from our immune system. They also do something called blindfolding, where the cancerous cells secrete their excreta, their waste products. And the immune system recognizes that, and it thinks that the cancerous cell has been destroyed, and so it doesn't attack it anymore. The third thing that cancer uses to sort of try and get away from our immune system is when we eat meat, our pancreatic enzymes, chymotrypsin and trypsin, actually have to be used to digest the meat. When our immune system attacks cancerous cells, it can use those same enzymes to destroy the cancerous cells. But if they've been used up in digesting the meat, then they're not available to help try to destroy the cancerous cells. When we eat a plant-based diet with plant-based protein, it actually feeds our healthy cells, and it is not helpful for our cancerous cells. They don't get fed. So eating plant-based foods boosts our immunity, and it starves the cancerous cells. When we're eating lots of refined products and refined sugars especially, cancer loves it. It thrives on sugar, okay? So if we're eating those kind of things, it makes us more prone to cancer. If we are eating foods that are going to make our bodies acidic, it makes it easier for cancerous cells to grow. So we want to put our body in the best condition, and one of the best ways to do that is through a plant-based diet, making sure you drink plenty of water to help keep your body alkaline, not acidic, and thereby helping your immune system to be able to get to every single cell in your body through your circulation.
Por ejemplo, ahora con nuestra papia de obesidad, nuestra papia siempre de suco, diabetes, diálisis, tú reinan ta conopana otro. Pero, ¿qué hubo de SALU, doctor GALLANT, dando-nos una explicación también, que SALU ta hasi de nos KURPA?
So salt can be a problem as well, because salt can contribute to hypertension. When we retain sodium in our bodies, it makes us retain more water. So if we're taking more salt on our food, we're going to retain more water. And if we retain water, we're going to swell. And when we swell, then it creates tissue pressure. And that tissue pressure affects our blood vessels, making it harder for blood to flow through the blood vessels. So taking too much salt will make our pressures tend to go up. It also makes us retain water, which is not good for most people, especially as we get older. So I recommend that you use a little bit of salt in your cooking, but don't add it at the table. Also, when you take salt in, you want to make sure it has a little bit of iodine in it. Our thyroid gland needs a little bit of iodine to function normally. And so they've put iodine in salt typically to help us do that. Now, you can use sea salt. Sea salt is fine. You just want to make sure that the sea salt you're using has iodine in it.
De inicio de nosso programa, nossa papia de WEIMAR Institute, uma organização que segura ta trabaja hopi de experimentación y de implementación de técnicas que nos produce para un estilo de vida más saludable a base de una alimentación adecuada. ¿De qué manera nos por haya el beneficio de WEIMAR Institute aquí en KORSOU?
What we are sharing here with you this week during this week of prayer, we're trying to show you how the physical and the spiritual go together. And at New Start, at the WEIMAR Institute, we have found that spiritual things have an impact on our lives. We have had some people from KURSOU come to New Start. We have an 18-day residential program where people come and they learn how to change their lifestyle, how to eat better, how to exercise, how to sleep, how to cook healthy food. And that's a great way to sort of complete the lifestyle change. Learn how to put everything in the right order and then allow God to bless you, to make your body healthy and to keep you healthy. And so that's an invitation I give to anybody here in KURSOU who would like to come to New Start. Let us know. There's ways to reach us and we can help you to make that happen. Our toll-free number is 1-800-525-9192.
Well, ese es lo que WEIMAR Institute está haciendo. Y siguiendo en mes en línea con nuestro papi un rato pasado de cáncer, nos consulta doctor GALLANT tocante, por ejemplo, de cáncer de próstata, otro problema serio que nos tiene en nuestra comunidad, hopi gente hombre con cáncer de próstata. Ahora es posible para prevenir, es posible para evitar o para frenar el avance del problema una vez que está ahí. Dr. GALLANT, duranos alguna explicación, algún aspecto relacionado con cáncer de próstata.
Prostate cancer is related to lifestyle again. A diet high in fat, things like meats and cheeses and high-fat foods contributes to prostate cancer. Also, as we gain weight, as we become obese, that makes us more prone to many types of cancer, including prostate cancer, colon cancer, and breast cancer. Also, we want to make sure that we're getting adequate exercise because exercise improves our circulation. And when we improve our circulation, we're going to get better blood flow to our prostate. And getting blood flow to your prostate will get better immunity to your prostate, so your immune system can help to fight prostate cancer. We also find that pumpkin seeds, pepitos, are good for your prostate. They actually help to keep your prostate healthy, help to not make it get too enlarged, not make it hard to urinate and things like that. So those are good things to use. Pepitos are also anti-parasitic. So they help to fight against parasites if you come across any parasites. So I recommend that people take about 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds every day, and that helps to keep you healthy as well.
Interesante con nos por hacer uso de beneficio en la tierra y además, por ejemplo, lo que nos tiene de nuestra comunidad na granel que pampuna, si tiene un vegetal, un fruta, un producto que crece hopi de nos tierra na KORSOU pampuna. Ahora, doctor, te explícanos conta e manera más beneficioso para nos comer es pipita de pampuna. Quien por pensa que un pipita de pampuna por ayudarnos así na tanto de nos salud.
You don't have to grind it. You can chew pumpkin seeds. If the seeds are smaller than a pumpkin seed, then you do need to grind them, like flaxseed, for example. That's something you need to grind to get to the goodness that's on the inside. But a pumpkin seed, you can chew it up and get to what's inside it. So you want the pumpkin seeds that are green. The white one is the outside, and you want to take that off and get to the green pepitos on the inside. And those are the pumpkin seeds I recommend using.
Dr. GALLANT, también explícanos algo que está generando preocupación de gente mujer, que está el cáncer na pecho, que gente hombre también está en el riesgo de contraer cáncer na pecho. Sin embargo, en mayoría de casos no está presentada de gente mujer. La ganos tende, Dr. GALLANT, su explicación.
Breast cancer, again, is a lifestyle disease. We find that people who are eating too much and gaining weight, that increases their risk of breast cancer. We also find that not getting adequate sleep, not keeping your body hydrated, having too much of a high-fat diet contributes to breast cancer. They say that exercising as little as 4 hours a week, which is just about a half an hour a day, decreases your risk of breast cancer almost by 40 to 60%. So just changing simple lifestyle things can have a big impact on breast cancer. There is some research that they did, and they found that people who are of a normal weight have less breast cancer. If you become obese, and obesity being greater than 20% above your ideal body weight, or typically 30 or more pounds overweight, before you go through menopause, while you're still having periods, your risk of breast cancer increases by 3 times. After menopause, as you get older, if you are still obese, your risk of breast cancer goes up 12 times. That's significant. So working very hard to maintain an ideal weight makes a big difference in how your body reacts to cancer, especially breast and prostate cancer.
Otro producto que nos tiene granel turca minda y cu tiki excepción, por supuesto, pero no imposible de aña, mi que men viniendo back rebe punto social cu hopi familia no tiene agua en la casa. Esta una realidad lamentable en nuestra comunidad, pero esta algo que no está imposible de solucionar, pero agua está al alcance de unitur. Y bebimiento de agua está una de las cosas más importantes, no solamente para nos limpiar, nos KURPA, para nos contribuir a elevar la condición de salud de nos KURPA. Dr. GALLANT, dona-nos algún detalle aquí.
It's very important to drink water. You want to hydrate your body because, like I said, we're about 2/3 water, 65 to 70% water. And so you've got to have adequate hydration. When you drink more water, it actually helps to lower your blood pressure. And while you're changing and your blood pressure is lowering, if you're drinking more water, it's as if your blood pressure were normal. It helps to protect you from having a heart attack. It also helps to lower your cholesterol. And while your body is changing, if you're drinking more water, it's as if your cholesterol were normal. And while your body is changing, if you're drinking more water, it's as if your weight is normal. So water is very important. I recommend that people drink enough water that in between meals, their urine has a pale to light color. So it almost doesn't change the color of the water in the toilet bowl, okay? When you wake up in the morning, your urine is going to be yellow because you haven't drank much through the night. And after you eat a meal and take in all these vitamins and minerals, your urine is going to be yellow. But I recommend that in between meals, you drink enough water to keep your urine pale to clear. And for most people, especially because you're in a hot, arid climate, I would say most people need to drink somewhere between 80 and 100 ounces of water a day, or 3 to 4 liters a day.
Siempre con nuestra papia de salud, nuestra papia de presión alto, proveniente ya sea de obesidad, herencia, estrés, lo que sea, pero siempre nuestra papia de nivel alto de peligrosidad, de presión de salud, de presión de sangre alto para con nuestra salud. Oh, doctor, nos apunta, doctor GALLANT, ¿qué hubo con presión above?
I like low blood pressure, actually. We don't want it to be too low. But if your pressure is low and you are not dizzy, you are not lightheaded, you are not unable to walk and you're passing out all the time, the lower your blood pressure, the better it is for you. As your pressure starts to go up, it affects all of your body and it makes your body less healthy. So if you can have a low pressure and not feel any symptoms from the low pressure, I think it's a blessing.
Alimentación ta algo que hopi viaja ta depende de condiciones de trabajo, de condición para somisa. Que tem gente, por ejemplo, que trabaja de horario nan que no te permite un comimiento maneira outra gente que trabalha normal, um schedule de 4 horas, etc. E você põe que o gente tá come snack ou tá come entre comida não, lo qual hopi biata quebre patronchi que nós mestre manter para nosso sistema digestivo trabalhar de uma maneira optimal. Dr. Gallant, tem alguma recomendação em quanto comimento bem meio de comida não?
I recommend that people eat on a regular schedule. I actually recommend that people eat twice a day. 2 meals a day is better for you than 3, 4, 6 meals a day. You know, I believe that we get a lot of examples of how to be healthy from the Bible. And in the Bible tells us that the children of Israel left Egypt and God fed them heavenly food. We call it manna. And he fed it to them twice a day. It came in the morning with the dew, and they collected it before the sun came up or else it would melt. And they collected it, and the Bible says they ate it twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. Biblical scholars believe that they ate it around the 3rd hour of the day, which would have been around 9 o'clock in the morning, and then they ate it at the 9th hour of the day, which would have been about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't recommend snacking between meals, because when you do that, your body has to digest it. And it takes about 4 hours to fully digest a meal. So if you are snacking, you're putting in more food on top of the food that is half digested already, and that's harder on your body. And we're seeing more and more people who have digestive issues today. So I recommend that you eat twice a day. We also have an example from the Bible that Elijah ran away and God sent him to the brook Cherith to get away from the king and queen of Israel. And while he was there, the Bible tells us that God sent ravens to feed him. And the ravens came and fed him twice a day. There's research that was done in the Czech Republic, for diabetics especially. They find that if you eat twice a day, it makes your body healthy, it makes your diabetes healthier, it makes you lose weight. It actually helps to reverse fatty liver for some people who have that disease. And it makes your body respond more appropriately when you do take in sugar. That fasting for about 16 to 18 hours when you eat early in the afternoon and then don't eat again till the morning is the time for your body to start healing and repairing. And we find that people do much better when they only eat twice a day.
Tem tema que hopi gente não está worriendo passo aparentemente mas a hopi gente tiene. Pero é importante para nós saber de que maneira nós ser monitores aqui e por influenciar nossa saúde. Está hígado fat, hígado grasso.
Liver fat is not good because it interferes with your liver's ability to do its job. Our liver helps to cleanse us from toxins, and so when you have a fatty liver, your liver doesn't work as well. You may become jaundiced, from where your skin starts to turn yellow, because of the buildup of bilirubin. And so it's important to keep your body healthy and keep your liver healthy, and one of the ways to do that is to eat healthy and then also exercise.
Dr. Gallant, kibo por visa tocante di diálisis, pa sobra, ta importante para nossa comunidade que ainda diálisis tem problema hopi grande mirando a quantidade de gente que está dializada e a limitação que nós temos de nossa comunidade para ganhar processo de dialização, de qual incluso nós está gente de outra isla, etc. Timbia. O que o doctor por visa nós diz aí?
Kidney disease that leads to dialysis is often related to 2 disease processes. The most common ones are diabetes and hypertension. Those 2 diseases damage your kidneys. And so the best way to avoid that is to live a healthy lifestyle. Reverse your diabetes before it gets bad and reverse your hypertension before it gets bad. We have seen that by lifestyle changes, people who have low kidney function, they're not on dialysis yet, but they're heading in that direction, can stop or even reverse the process of kidney failure by just changing their lifestyle. Eating better, exercising, actually drinking a little more water, more than what the kidney doctors like to tell you, and keeping your body healthy. Those things actually help to protect the function of your kidneys.
O rato passar, nossa papia de sonho, importância de sonho. Hopi viaja, ambiente em qual nós dormimos, también está afectar calidad de sueño. Que tem mejor ambiente nos apunta, Dr. Gallant, que tem mejor ambiente para nos dormir.
You want to try to prevent any light, so you don't want lights from outside shining through your window, the moon shining through your window. You don't want to have the alarm clock beside you shining in your face. And now they have alarm clocks so you can turn the light off and then turn it on when you need it. So you want to try to get your room as dark as possible. You don't want to leave the light on in the bathroom, so when you get up to go to the bathroom, you see the light on. You don't want to do any of those things.
No se pondrá, Dr. Gallant, una cosa interesante. Pasó, tiende a trabajar shift, a trabajar anoche, tiende a trabajar en el sector de hórica, o en el sector de farándula, o en el sector de vigilancia, police, brandwear, ando tiende a no por dormir un schedule adecuado. ¿Qué diferencia tiene entre dormir anoche y dormir de día?
Yes, so the goal is, if you work at night, the goal is to still try to have darkness. I'm an emergency doctor by training, so I worked nights for a long period of time. And I would try to follow as many of these principles as I could. So I would wear a mask over my eyes, and I would get the room as dark as I could with blinds and things. And I would also, because it's noisier, I'd put in earplugs so I don't hear the noise, and I'd have a sound machine that gave me some background noise. And then I would try to still sleep for 8 hours, and you don't want to go to bed on a full stomach, so I wouldn't eat right before I go to sleep. But then when I wake up, I would eat and I would exercise and treat it like the morning, and then try to follow the principles. But people who work nights, we know it's not healthy for you. That's why when you work in the afternoons or the evenings, they give you a shift differential. They pay you more money because they know it's not healthy for your body. And by accepting the extra pay, you've essentially made an agreement with them that when you get sick, you won't blame them because they've paid you up front for your health. So that's why they pay you more money. So I recommend to you, by God's grace, that you move to a plant-based diet. Stay away from the fish, the meat, the cheese, the eggs, the dairy, yogurt, all those things. If you want to eat yogurt, you can find a healthy soy-based or almond-based or coconut-based yogurt and eat those things instead of eating the dairy products. Get out and exercise. I found that for me to be able to exercise, I had to get up earlier in the morning and start early. And so I go and I exercise early in the morning when the air is the cleanest and the freshest. And they find that people who exercise early in the morning stick to the program better. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Increase your hydration and your body will be healthier. Get out and get a little bit of sunlight. Get out in the fresh air every day and enjoy that. And get 8 hours of sleep a night, and then develop a personal relationship with God. And I believe by His grace that you will be blessed with not only health, but also with wisdom and success. So God bless you.
Bueno, estamos ya contentos de por ajaña durante de Simán de celebración de 48 aniversario de Advent House, para cual nos que aprovechar la oportunidad de mandar un saludo de felicitación a la familia de Advent House a una sección prevención ta decisión ta más largo ta programa nos dedicana a sección prevención ta decisión de Advent House para sobra nos a celebrar junto con 48 años de existencia y casi un lustro de sostén constante para nuestro programa PAPIA de salud, para lo cual nos está más agradecido na Advent House. Como muestra de interrelación aquí, ahora nos tiene Dr. Gallant junto con nosotros, para lo cual nos que agradecer Advent House para facilitar espacio con nosotros para entrevistar a Dr. Gallant durante 10 semanas y en el lugar caminda es celebración a tomar lugar. Nos está más contento PC, nos que llama Dr. Roger Gallant Danki y nos que llama Advent House para bien y Danki también para oportunidad. Nabos un Danki especial para sintonía y tener un próximo programa para nos volver PAPIA de salud.